Hey everyone, I'm BB, and today I'm going to go over my top 10 favorite Dark-type Pokemon. The Dark-type was introduced into Generation 2, so it's not the newest type, but it's the second newest type, alongside Steel. And there are a lot of great Dark-types, but these are just the 10 that I like, so let's get into it. Number 10 is Scraggy. Okay, I know Scraggy's fortune took the fairy, and it doesn't really look that nice to be honest, but I think it's adorable, and I actually like it because of the anime. Now, I'm not going to be the first one to say that the black and white anime was terrible, but Scraggy's character in the anime was one of the best characters. Like, he was so cute, and he was always picking fights with Ash's other Pokemon, and I just used to love seeing that, okay? Plus, he looks like a pumpkin. Come on. I know he doesn't have that nice shiny, and I know Scrafty exists, but I just don't like Scrafty. It just doesn't look right. Also, this is true for Scrafty and Scraggy. It's based on a lizard who's shedding its skin and is using it as, like, armor. I think that's a cool concept. Doesn't make sense why it doesn't have hand things, though, you know what I mean? Or at least holes where its hands would have been. But it doesn't really matter. Scraggy's still a great Pokemon regardless. Number 9 is Sneasel. Okay, I know Weavile exists, but I like Sneasel better. Weavile is just not as nice looking as Sneasel is. I like Sneasel's feathers a lot though, and it has a cool shiny form. Its Generation 2 shiny's better, but the the current shiny is still nice in its own right. I kinda want one. So I know it doesn't look that much like a Weasel, but if you saw True Green 7's video where he tried to make Pokemon look more like animals, he determined that Sneasel already looks enough like a weasel. Which, you know, fair enough. Weasels don't have feathers, but whatever. Also, its claws. Those are cool and look like they could cut someone's eye out. I can imagine it like cleaning its claws with its mouth or something. I know it sounds weird, but some animals do that. Plus, in the anime, they were pretty cool. Number 8 is Liepard. Okay, Liepard is a pretty Pokemon. It has a great shiny. I love its eyes and I love its tail. I love the spots. Everything about Liepard is so cool. And sure, it's from Generation 5, and not a lot of people like Generation 5 Pokemon, but I actually do like some Gen 5 Pokemon. Obviously not all of them, but as this is the second Pokemon from Gen 5 on this list, you can tell that I do have a fondness for it. Plus, Liepard in the anime was scary. How Team Plasma had them and made them use, like, Hyper Beam. Actually, one thing that confuses me, actually this is relevant as well, cool. So, if you remember in the anime, Silent's scared of Purloins, but why is he not scared of Liepards? Wouldn't they be just as scary, or if not scarier? That would make more sense. But that doesn't really matter, because Silent's one of the worst characters in the whole anime, so... But, yeah, that was actually relevant to what I had to say. Cool. But yeah, Liepard is a cool Gen 5 Pokemon. Number 7 is Morpeko. I don't know if you say Morpeko or Morpeko, but I say Morpeko. Okay, I talked about Morpeko a while ago in its own video, and I really like it. It's one of the best Pikachu clones we've had in a while. Although, I think it should have stayed a pure Electric type in its normal form, and Dark type in its hangry mode. But, you know, that's whatever. Because, you know, the regular one doesn't really look like a Dark type, you know, if you know what I mean. But it doesn't really matter. Also, it doesn't have that nice shiny form, I have to say. I think the other parts of its body should have changed as well. Sorry, Game Freak, but that was a missed opportunity there. Now, obviously I like the full belly mode better than the hangry mode, but hangry mode's still cool as well. It's one of the scariest Pokemon we've ever had, actually. It's like evil Pikachu. In fact, yeah, because it looks like Pikachu from the black and white anime. You know, when Team Plasma controlled him and his eyes went red, it looks exactly like that. Its mouth, though, is so funny. Like, wow. I love this Pokemon because it has so much personality. And also, its signature move is literally a hamster wheel, and that's adorable. I love that. So, good job on most of this Pokemon Game Freak, but again, should have had a better shiny. Number 6 is Inkay. Inkay's adorable, okay, and has a great shiny. It's not the best, but still. And I know Malamar exists, but I just don't like Malamar as much as Inkay. Plus, Inkay has a bigger role in the anime than Malamar. Malamar was a villain for like 2 episodes, and then we never saw it again. What the heck? Not even like a special episode. Like, come on, Game Freak. You just forgot all about that evil Malamar. Also, I do like how, I know like a lot of you say Inkay should be a water type, and I agree. It would have made more sense as a water type. It's based on a squid. Like, the psychic type makes sense, but dark type, not so much. But at least it means it can qualify for this list. Although, the dark type is the evil type in Japan, so like, this thing's not evil. Sure, its evolution's evil, but like, this isn't evil. Like, it could have evolved into a dark type. A lot of Pokemon change types when they evolve, so this could have been, yeah. So, you know, come on, Game Freak. But this is a Generation 6 Pokemon, and even though it doesn't have a lot of Pokemon Gen 6, it did have some memorable ones, like Inkay. So, thanks, Game Freak. You gave us an adorable Pokemon and made it have a lot of personality. Maybe I'll shiny hunt Inkay. I'm pretty sure it's in Sword and Shield. Number 5 is Zoroark, another Generation 5 Dark type. Zoroark is an amazing Pokemon, has a great shiny form, one of my favorite shinies, like wow. And it has a great ability where it can not transform, but create the illusion of a different Pokemon. So, just say you have a Torchic in your team, it would make itself look like a Torchic to fool your opponents and using like a water type or something. So, it's really great. I used it in my second playthrough of Black 2, and I don't regret it. It was an amazing Pokemon to use. I loved it so much. And, well, like, in the anime it was cool because it got its own movie. It's basically Generation 5's version of Lucario. In fact, it is Generation 5's version of Lucario. Just everything about this Pokemon is amazing, and I love it. If you hate this Pokemon, then, okay, that's fair enough, but you're wrong. Because this is one of the best Pokemon we've ever had, and it shows that Generation 5 did have some good Pokemon. I remember the day I first saw it, and I was just in amazement. Zora was good too, but I just like Zoroark a little bit better. Number 4 is Absol. And Mega Absol, but I'm just gonna say Absol to make it easier. Absol's a beautiful Pokemon. I love it so much. It has a nice shiny. It's not the best. And Mega Absol is wow, it's so beautiful. It was my favorite Mega for a while, but I don't really have a favorite Mega anymore. So that's whatever, because I don't really care about Megas anymore. But still, this is one of the best Pokemon we've ever had. The first time I saw it was in Jirachi Wishmaker, and wow, it was so scary. In the Pokédex, it says it always shows up when a disaster is going to happen. That's not really evil, so I don't know why it's a dark type, but still. The dark type suits it well. And I love its white fur, though. It has that in its regular and shiny forms, which I'm glad, because the white fur is amazing. And the Mega is beautiful, like, even more beautiful than regular Absol. But I'm just making them share a spot, because, you know, it's much easier. Alright, number 3 is Obstagoon. I know a few of you may not like this Pokemon, but I love it. The first day I saw it, I was, like, in shock, because I didn't know, like, regional variants were going to have evolutions. I don't think any of us knew that was going to happen, but still, that was amazing. And it was the first new evolution we saw in Sword and Shield, so, you know, it's pretty memorable. And, wow, I love this Pokemon so much. It was on my team. I have a shiny one, and the shiny is so great. It's a bit loud, like, the colors are loud, but still, it's great. The blue on its tongue is wow. I just love this Pokemon so much. Sure, it's not cute, or it's not cuddly, but I don't care because this Pokemon is awesome. And I don't use that word that much. So, yeah, this Pokemon is great, and I love it so much. Wow, I didn't go on any tangents then. Not including this one. Number 2 is Nickit. Okay, Nickit is one of the best Pokemon we've ever had. It's beautiful. I think I would put it on my top 10 favorite Pokemon now, because just wow, it is amazing. I love its tail, I love its design, I love everything about it. Oh right, its evolution. Let's not talk about that here. Its name is a mixture of Nick, meaning to steal, and Kit, which is basically a baby fox. And oh my god, both of its design inspirations just go so well together. Although it's a stereotype that foxes are like thieves or untrustworthy, and I don't really like that much, because foxes are amazing creatures. Although, Nickit isn't really... I guess it's not as memorable as Eevee or Vulpix, like there are other memorable fox Pokemon, but it is just out. But its shiny form, wow. I hunted for it, and I'm glad I got it really quickly. It only took me 88 eggs, And wow, it was such an amazing shiny. I love it so much. Again, I don't like Feeble, but this isn't about Feeble. But anyway, let's skip on to number 1. And number 1, I think you all know, is Umbreon. I love Umbreon so much. He used to be my favorite evolution until Sylveon came out. And he has the best shiny in the whole games. Like, wow. That is an amazing shiny form, and I love it. I just love everything about this Pokemon. Except for the fact that they forgot to change his Pokédex entry, because he was originally supposed to be a poison type, and his design looked like a poison type. But then when they introduced the dark type, they changed his type and changed his design to go with the dark type. But they forgot to change his Pokédex entry where it says it sweats poison. Like, I know it can learn toxic, but it's not a poison type anymore. So why did you keep its old, Dex entry? You should have changed that, Game Freak. But that doesn't really change anything else about this Pokemon. It's a great Pokemon, a great evolution, and I love it so much. And I have 3 plushies of it. I'm not going to get them because they're on the shelf and I don't want to make an avalanche fall on me, but it is a great, great shiny... No. I was talking about plushies. I'm not cutting that out. Because I'm excited about this Pokemon. That was my list of my top 10 favorite dark types. Let me know who your favorite dark type is in the comments down below. And please like and subscribe. And remember, be safe during the coronavirus. And wash your hands. And I'm Vivi, and I'll see you next time. Bye!